Hey guys. Okay, so Charlie went down for a nap. I was just gonna not do makeup, but she went down for a nap. So I was like, yay, perfect time. It's meant for me to do some makeup. I meant to do my eyebrows before I started this video and I brushed them up, but that's as far as I got. I'm gonna try to do them before I do my foundation. I've already moisturized and primed my face. And now I'm going to go in with the brow wax. This stuff is amazing. It helps to really hold those brows in place all day. You can do like the feathered brows. And you can also just shape them like however you style them. Either way. I don't do the feathered because, well, my eyebrows are long and I just don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I should try it one day. It's not going to be today. When y'all hop on here, say hello. This eyebrow gives me the most trouble because that little hump on the top of it there. Sorry, I'm looking down here at the mirror. Hi, Marissa. How are you? I'm playing with the brow wax again. I used it yesterday. I actually liked my makeup yesterday, even though I done it super fast. I didn't get any pictures. So, that happens. I feel like I'm making this worse. What are you into today? Okay. There we go. That's how we're going to leave them because I'm not going to keep fiddling with my brows. It'll take up like 10 years, I swear. We'll be on here forever. But I have to get this one back. Your brows look good. Thanks, girl. Okay. Oh, Lord. Charlie, she got up a little bit early today. And, I knew a nap was coming because she was so hateful. I forgot what I'm looking for. She was so hateful. And she was just crying. Crying. And then I was trying to change my clothes because I'm like, okay, well, you know, we'll go visit my mama, Mandy, or mom or something because I haven't seen them in a while. And she fell asleep. So, watching TV. So I was like, oh, praise the Lord, I can do my makeup. I've got to get back in my routine. I haven't been as consistent as I was. I'm just going in and filling in, and just shaping. So, if you have thinner brows, of course, you'll have to fill in a lot more than I am. Or maybe you're lucky and you don't have brows that need filled in at all. That's awesome. Anyways, that's awesome. If so, I'm not. Mine don't need a lot of filling in, so I can't say that I'm not that lucky, because I am that lucky. I would, Lord, I don't even know if I had to do like all of it. It'd take me all day to figure out how to do my eyebrows. Okay, I'm just gonna go in and clean everything up. I need to get my eyebrows waxed again soon. And I don't always clean around the top. And I didn't even shape around the top, but I'm going to go ahead and just go all around. I'm sorry I keep sniffling my nose. I don't even need to. It's just a habit. Once you're like kind of stuffed up, I feel like I just can't stop. Alright, so I just went in with some concealer. I normally always clean up like underneath with concealer, but sometimes I will prime my eyelids with eyeshadow primer, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and use the concealer. So it is all about what you prefer, and if your eyelids tend to be oily or get oily through the day, if you seem to have a problem with your eyeshadow creasing and just not looking good, I would definitely recommend using an actual primer instead of a concealer. Hey Alexis, how are you, girl? Nice. Right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Watching at work. How are you and your family? Oh, girl. We're good. Yeah, we're good. How are you and your family? Well, you said you're good, so never mind. I just asked the same question. I'm glad you're doing good. We're all doing well. Me and sis had like little sinus infections. That's about all. Everybody's fine. I swear, like, she had a doctor appointment yesterday, and I found they had to put her on Zyrtec, because I was like, look, this is like the 4th time we've been like this since summer, you know, spring, summer, whatever. It might have even been more times. But I'm like, I know it's not a sickness. Like, it's not a sickness. I've dealt with this my whole life. And my husband never gets sick. It's just me and her. I'm like, my poor baby is taking my awful allergies. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And he had to write her some Zyrtec. So now she's got to take that every day. But we went to camp over the weekend and it cleared us both up. I think where we live back in this holler, and there's like so many weeds and all that, it jacks us up. And then we literally spent 2 days in Hinton and came back and we was better. And then now we've been home for a day and I'm stuffy again. She's not. She's good, but I'm the same way. My sinuses are all messed up. I think the last time I was on your live, you had a sinus infection because I have one too, and we were talking about it. Girl, yeah, it's like we cannot catch a break from it. I'll get better, and then it probably was because I literally just had one whenever I went and got my hair done. I felt so bad because, I mean, all the sickness going around, of course, people, like, think you're sick and stuff, and I'm like, I promise, I've dealt with this my whole life. Okay, we're just going to get that all blended in, and I am using the Stay Matte Foundation. It is only $12.90. It's pore minimizing, it has a matte finish, full coverage, and mineral enriched. When I went to camp, my nose was so stuffy before I left my house, and when I got to camp, I didn't have any problems. It cleared up. When I came back home, it fell right back up again. It's weird. Girl, I'm telling you. I think it's just because it's like more open and you're higher out there or something. I don't know. And I was in here, yeah, girl, I'm telling you. Okay, I believe I got that all blended in, so I can quit doing that now. Okay, and now I'm just going to go ahead and do eyeshadow. I filled my brows in with a color out of the Glam Up eyeshadow palette, and that is what I'll also be using for my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to use this color, this color, and maybe that one. I'm not too positive. That's what I was thinking before I hopped on here. I'm going to start with the Dusty Rose color. And I'm just going to take it kind of like above my crease a little. If you have hooded eyes, it is good to make sure and take your foundation above your crease, or you're not going to see it whenever you open your eyes. And if you don't know if you have hooded eyes or not, Google it. Just Google it and see. Because I never realized, and I was always like, I do all this eyeshadow, like it looks so good, but whenever I like would try to get a picture of it or something, I'm like, you can't even see my makeup. Like, what the heck? And then I realized that I just have hooded eyes, and I needed to learn how to properly do my makeup with hooded eyes. I missed a spot in here. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go in with Fuego, and we're going to just pop it right in this corner, and you make like a little triangle, like little V shape. And you probably want to use a flat brush. I got used to using one eyeshadow brush a long time ago, and I still catch myself doing that. But I will switch after I get this color on. You can use whatever brush you're comfortable with though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this brush. And I'm gonna kind of fill that in with the color that I just used. And like I said, you just wanna work it like in here and here. And then you can kind of blend it down that way. Okay, and I'm just going to take the same brush and use Ashes, which is a dark brown. And I'm just going to go right in here and deepen that up. Deepen that up. Lord have mercy. And again, I'm doing the same little triangle motion. I'm just doing it not as big as the other one. Okay, and now, sorry, I know you couldn't see anything I was doing. I was like bent down and in the zone. I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to spray it with some setting spray. And then I'm going to go into Raina, and it is the light, the shimmery one that I pointed at. And I'm going to do it from my inner corner and just like blend it back into that. Okay, and if you can tell the way that I applied it, I really don't have to go in and like blend anything out because I pretty much blended it all together. So, like as I was going, I should say. Now I am going to go in with this blending brush and take Dusty Rose and go through the top or over the top and just kind of soften the outer corner, or like, you know, soften it up there and kind of bring it up some more just because I want it to be a little bit higher. And just soften out. I don't know. I'll show you. Like you can see the difference in this one and how that one just is like the harsh line, and then this one is blended. And I'm just going like this over top. That's all. I think it looks good. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with this brush and I'm going to go back through the colors that I used. I'm going to go dark to light. I'm going to use Ashes and Fuego and Dusty Rose. I'm not going to use the shimmer shade under my eye, but I'm just going to go right on my lash line, and I don't bring mine all the way in, I just bring it to about right there. Same on this side. I try to look up so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna go right along it. I don't know. I don't really go like under drastically, like I do it over the same color and still kind of bring it down just a hair, just to like blend all them colors out, kind of smoke it out, if that makes any sense. Hey Brittany, how are you? Okay, and that's what we're doing with the eyes. And now I'm just going to go in. I think I'm going to use the 3D Effect mascara today. I'll show you the wand. And I'm just going to pray. I always make a mess with my mascara, I feel like. Whenever I was thinking about doing the video, I don't know, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but whenever I was like putting my caption on here, I started to call this eyeshadow like a chocolate covered strawberry or something, you know, like some kind of like chocolatey, fruity, I don't know, because it's like pink, but I have the little bit of brown. And then I was like, girl, you're crazy. And then if it doesn't look how you plan for it to, you're gonna be crazy. I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I just said Charlie. I mean, it looks how I planned for it to, but like chocolate strawberry eyeshadow, what the heck. That's why I don't come up with cute little names. I hope soon, at least by next year. When I say soon, I mean like not soon, but at some point I will have a vanity with a mirror that I can look straight into instead of looking down into this mirror, because I know y'all can't see and I look crazy. But it's how I have to do it right now. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to take the concealer, and I use a lighter concealer than my foundation, because I like to lighten under my eyes and all in this area, just to highlight. And whenever you highlight under your eyes, it makes you seem more awake. I don't know, I really prefer that I have concealer, like a highlight under my eyes. I think it just looks so much better and cleaner. And then you can also clean up your eyeshadow. Even though I didn't have fallout, it just helps to shape your eyeshadow how you want it. So I always just try to take mine like straight up to really clean that line up on the outer side. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a concealer brush. You can use a beauty blender or whatever you prefer. I had never used the brush before until I got this one, and I'm obsessed with it. So ever since I got it, this is all I use for my concealer. And you just want to tap that, and I bring it out like towards my temple, out and up, to make it look more lifted. You want your face to be lifted. You don't want anything to pull down. So I will take this and kind of go down a little bit by my nose, and then take this like angled up. Same on this side. I always get it kind of tapped out where I want this way. Then I come back and I bring it all down through here, angle it up, and go out. And I need to look in the mirror before I mess something up. And then in here, I just kind of go in between both eyebrows and then bring it up on my forehead like this. Down the middle of my nose. And then you want to just kind of tap it out on the edges to blend it. I don't ever swirl my makeup. Like, whenever I'm trying to blend it in, I want to push it in. I don't want to swirl it around and just, I don't feel like that. Whenever you do that, like your concealer, if you're just rubbing it, it's not going to, it's going to blend in with your foundation, or most of it is going to like be lost. You know what I mean? Like mixed in. It's not going to look so clean and bright, I feel like, if you do all that blendy duty stuff. I know some people do, and if it works for you, then you can, but I just literally tap all my stuff because I feel like it looks better. Okay, I normally use the Peach White palette, but since I have the pink look going on today, I'm going to use this 3-in-1 palette. It has the pinker blush and a warmer contour, and I always use this double-sided brush because this is like the perfect size to contour with. So I like to go from about right here, and I go down about to here. So I don't know how you would mark that, but I would say your cheekbone, but I even go slightly above it. And again, I'm tapping that in. I will blend this, but not until I tap it. Make it look so good. Thanks, girl. I haven't, well, I do my makeup often, I feel like, but not as often as I would like to, and I don't get to do it lately often. I haven't got to do it without Charlie being awake, so it's nice getting to sit here and actually talk and do some makeup. And whenever you do blend, make sure that you have like a light hand. You don't want to be heavy-handed, or else it's not going to blend how you want it. My stupid nose. And then I just tap some up in here. I'm going to blend it, and you kind of like, you connect these two on the sides. And you want to blend it into your hairline. Go under here, and you like I take it back behind my ear, especially if I have my hair pinned up, which I probably won't today, but I still like to take it back there. Hey babe, I see you. Is your lunch good? I saw your message, I just haven't responded yet. I think he's gone. He got busted, so he left. Whenever I first started doing this, I would tell him, don't get on my videos, because I'd get embarrassed. I didn't want to do live videos anyways, and I was like, don't get on there and watch me. It makes me nervous. And now I'm just going on my nose, and I just like push on the side of my nose and go up and blend it in right where my eyebrow starts. Y'all, I look back at pictures of like when I was in school and stuff, and I thought my makeup looked so good. And it was so embarrassing. Like, it's so embarrassing. Because I don't know what the heck I was doing, but it was not it, okay? But I guess it's all changed. Like, what's in style and all these techniques and stuff. Like, we didn't do that back then, but sure, Lord, I wish we would have. Okay, and then sometimes I take some under here just to kind of give the effect of a fuller lip. And whenever you do your contour, so your highlights your face and brightens your face. Whenever you contour, it really adds definition to your face and shape. And it also just warms it back up after adding your foundation. So you can, I'm going to have to put some more brow wax over here on my eyebrow. Anyway, so even if you don't want, like some people use a powder that is just a little bit, like how I use the highlight that's lighter than my face. You'll also use a powder that is a couple shades darker than your face to contour. So you don't have to get an actual contour powder or palette. You can just get a powder and use it as well. But I really feel like I've stepped my makeup game up in the past year and a half that I've been with pharmacy. Like, I've learned so much. The products are amazing. And I've stepped out of my comfort zone like crazy, because before I would have never put myself out here like this. Like, I love watching people do videos and stuff, but I would have never ever thought that I would be somebody on here doing this. No, scared me to death. Now I'm going to use the highlight, and I'm just going to, I'm using my blending eyeshadow brush. You can use whatever you prefer. And I just take it right here and up. Then down my nose, at the tip, and right here. Okay, now I was torn on lipstick, of course, because I like to do like browns, nudes, stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and use Retro Rose. I'm not going to use a lip liner. I am going to go ahead and spray my face down with setting spray. You know what I didn't do? I didn't set my areas that I highlighted. So after I put this on, I'm going to go do that. I have the worst time putting lipstick on. Well, it was mascara. I started struggling with it for some reason. And now I got, like, it's back to normal. And now I've been struggling with lipstick. It's like, daggone, can I just have an easy makeup day? And everything just go on normal. And the other day, I swatched all of my VFX lipsticks, 8 of them. Took pictures. I was going to make a graphic to show you guys all of them. And I can't even use it because like my lipstick looks so bad in all of them. Okay, this is Retro Rose. It's gorgeous. I'm glad I ended up putting it on with this eyeshadow because it matches perfectly. This is matte. It's very buttery, so it does not dry your lips out, but once it dries down, it's not going to go anywhere. It does not transfer, and it lasts for hours. So I love our matte lipsticks. Now, what was I doing? Oh, okay. I need to set, I gotta set my under eye and forehead and chin where I used the concealer. I just use this pressed powder. It's translucent powder, and I'm just using the little pad thing that comes with it. I'll just push it in. Okay, then I'm going to take a brush and fluff that away. Just make sure that I don't look powdery or anything. Alright, and that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go fix my hair. And I do want to address my post yesterday. I really hate having to get on social media and act like that. If you know me today, you know that I am a complete different person than I was 2 years ago, because 2 years ago I would have done flipped out, acted crazy, caused a scene. So I just don't even like to even make posts like that anymore, because I'm not that person anymore. But once I feel like I have been used or taken advantage of, it does make me mad, as it would anybody. I know it happens so much to people that have their own businesses that make things, like, hand make things, or, like me, I work through a company. Either way, if you're taking your time to make products handmade, because I also do that. I've took a break from it, but I had trouble with that too sometimes. But that's how I learned. You always get your money first, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't matter if you're hand making products, if you're buying things in bulk and kind of like making, whatever. Or like the palettes, it doesn't, or if you're selling makeup, selling wellness products, whatever. It's frustrating whenever you put your time and money into something and then people try to take advantage of you. I am one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and I understand life. I understand that money is tight sometimes. And I'll work with people, if you need to pay payments. If you're just upfront with me, that's fine. I'm not going to go into detail about the incident because that's just not important. It's just the fact that I have people that pay me in cash, and I'll buy the stuff. I get it, some of those people are messaging me like, oh no, I'm sorry, like I'll come get my stuff, blah, blah, blah. And it's not those people. If I have products for people that I know are going to come get them, or just products for people in general that's going to pay me with cash, I don't care if it sits here for a month. Whenever you get time, because I know life's crazy, it's busy, we all have things to do, then you can come get your stuff whenever it's good for you. That's not a problem. And I still have the products. So if it would happen to be somebody that had no intentions on getting their products, oh well, then I have them. I can choose to do whatever I want with them. Now, if I trust you and you take products from me, I expect you to pay me when you say you will. I don't want to have to message you for 3 weeks. I don't want to get the runaround. I don't want to hear excuses. Now, if something happens and it's like, okay, I'm sorry, I thought I could pay you, but this came up, that's fine. But I'm not about lies. I hate a liar. And I know we shouldn't hate people, but I can't stand a liar. I can't stand people trying to use me. And I don't want to see you at Kroger after you do me wrong, because I have worked on myself a lot, but not that much. And if I'm mad and I see you out, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. So I just try to avoid all the conflict. I try to be good to people, and I want that in return. So that's what my post was about. It's not, hey Carla, I'm sorry, I'm on a rant. But anyways, it's not that I'm trying to make anybody feel bad, or, because I did make the comment about, I'm nice to you guys and I do pay for shipping, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, it's true. I don't mind to do it, and I will still continue to do it because I love you guys. I love everybody that supports me, and I understand life, and I know if I can save on shipping, then I'm going to. So I want y'all to be able to do the same. So I just didn't want anybody to feel like attacked by that, just because, if it takes a while to get your products, or life is busy. And I completely understand that. It's nothing like that. It's just the fact that if you have my products in your hands, then you need to pay for them. Or tell me what's up instead of lying about it. Because I don't appreciate that, and I wouldn't do that to anybody else. So if you saw my post and you were thinking it was about you, I promise it was not. Who it was for, they know who it was for. It was blatantly obvious. And that's just that. So I just wanted to make that clear, because I didn't want to make the post. I was like, I'm torn about it, because I don't want people to take offense, but it's not about any of my regular customers. It's not about anybody that has products here that hasn't picked them up, because life's busy and I stay busy, and I know y'all stay busy. So it's nothing about anything like that. It's literally about people lying. Like, if I have to keep tracking you down and hearing lies from you, it's done. Like, done. So, just to clear that up. Now, I completely agree with you. Yes, girl, it burns me up. Like, I could never, ever take something from somebody knowing that I owe them money and go for weeks just lie after lie after lie. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it to nobody else, and they are not going to do it to me. I'm sorry. I'm not the one. So, anyways, with that being said, I hope everybody has a great day. It's going to be like close to 80 degrees again today. Once Sissy gets up, we are going to get into something. I don't know. I know she's going to want to be playing outside. That's all she does is cry about going outside. So, enjoy your day. Enjoy the sunshine. And I will talk to you guys later.